What's up, y'all? It's the Skate Theorist. I watched this disorder video, Distress. I'm gonna say that this is a 10 out of 10. I didn't love the music. Maybe that takes it down to a 9.5, but I try not to judge a skate video on music or anything like that because, everybody has slightly different tastes, but I actually am switching up my format a little bit. If you watched me before, I would just watch the whole video. Now I actually have like notes, timestamps, and funnily enough, I have all the tabs open with the clips I want to talk about looped. So I'm not going to run out of time to talk about them. I have the space to talk about them. It'll just loop. So, yeah, it starts out with Quezzy Holloway. I'll also get better at names with this format. People have been very bad about that. My mic just fell. Um, yeah, this guy, I had never really heard of him, to be honest. I didn't know anything about him, but he's just getting absolutely buck. I mean, look at that. This is the opening guy. So, it's disorder. Nyjah's on it, or Nyjah's the owner. But to just see the opening guy doing tricks like this, doing like some of the best Feebles and Smiths you've seen, it is crazy. And another great thing they did with this video is I felt like they slow-moed the right clips at the right times. Um, some of these absolute hammers like this, yeah, I want to see a second angle on that. My head's a little too big. But yeah, I want to see a second angle on a lot of these clips, and thought they did a good job at what they slow mode. So, second guy was Clive Dixon. I'm not too familiar with him, and I've also never been the biggest fan of ditch skating. And I think he made it look good, and the variety of the video was enjoyable. Like, it wasn't just giant rails, flip tricks in the whole time. But something about this, whenever people skate in ditches, it's always like tiny, tiny ledges, it feels like, and then a huge bomb. Now it's gnarly, these ditches are ugly, but he did a front shove, and I think the bomb is so sick, but the bomb is sick by itself. The front shove, I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. I just sometimes ditch skating, I'm not the biggest fan. But within context of the video, I enjoyed it. Alex Midler didn't really have much of a part here. It's probably because his guest Gene part just dropped. He started out. They had like basically this one clip of him with this absolute hammer of a Smith. Like, this could be an ender in itself. I I'm thinking that a lot of the clips he had he kept for the guest thing, so that he just gave him this one clip. But this is an absolutely insane Smith. Seems like the theme of this video is insane Smiths and Feebles. Then they had a children part, and this they basically just had these two kids skating. Wow, what a beautiful laser flip! And this is just another example. Like, whose kid is this? Why are these kids so good? How do they even get so good? I mean, it's just insane. The stuff he's doing here, I have no idea how old this kid is. Um, I'd imagine a young teenager, but I think it's kind of sick that Nyjah's putting these guys on. I don't know if they're on the team or not, or if they just had some clips, but Nyjah was once this young killer skater, and it's kind of crazy to see it go full circle that he has them in his video. So, yeah, I love this, and the kids are absolutely ripping. I just can't believe that kids are so good nowadays. So this guy is Toa Sasaki. I was not familiar with him, but apparently I need to get familiar with him. This is this is his part, and it's just like, dude went off. I'm thinking this might be my favorite skater in the part. Nyjah killed it, of course, but I mean, this is just an absolutely sick trick. Again, with the perfect slow-mo on the second angle. This is a nice clip too. The hard flip's nice. I mean, what more could you ask for? Oh wait, never mind. This is it. This might have been my favorite dude of this part other than Nyjah. The fact that he just is getting down on vert in the middle of a you know a Nyjah brand video, it's just really interesting. That alley oop 50 is so insane. Then he just has that fat nose manual. I mean, it's just crazy. But yeah, he gets buck on handrails too in the part. So it's like he's doing vert, he's doing handrails. The dude's just a beast. Um, Very enjoyable. I didn't expect it. I was pretty much expecting handrails, gaps down, ledge type stuff. But this alley oop 50 right here, I'm obsessed with that. That is so hard to do. I've tried it many times. It's so easy to eat it on that, and for it to do it at that scale, it's crazy. So this guy, I think this is Becker Dunn. Yeah. So this, I'm pretty sure every clip you see here is Switch. And it's just insane. Um, yeah. Doing any of this Switch, doing any of this regular is pretty metal. But the fact that I'm pretty sure that he's doing all this Switch, I mean, come on, dude. What more could you ask for? I actually wish he had a longer part with more regular tricks as well. So you can kind of just see the level of like, whoa, he's got it both ways, but still great. Super heavy trick. And on to the Nyjah part. So this is just a beautiful tray flip. I thought that was it was earlier in his part and just looks good. I mean, everybody kind of has a dream of like, not you don't dream of your earth of a like a town being ruined by disasters or anything, but I'm sure every skater has thought, if the sidewalk's ever ruined, I'd like to skate it somewhat like this. So yeah, that my childhood liked that. Oh yeah, that rail to me is crazy, and the fact that he crooked it. Hold up, I gotta edit this a little bit. So I have a looper extension, and sometimes it cuts off a little early. But the fact that he does this crazy Smith and then crooks at the end, insane. Yeah, I also liked this line from him. Just very scenic, weird spot. I've never seen it before. Anytime I see a cool spot that I've never seen before, I appreciate it. The fact that he's gapping to stuff like that rail too is just, goes to show you the level. Like gapping to a rail, always terrifying. Yeah, that full cap flip, it's too nice not to show this line. Then this is another example of just like gnarliness. I don't know how many people would skate this on Earth. How many pros do you think want anything to do with this rail? I mean, the rail itself looks fine, but the gap to it is crazy. Yeah, super heavy stuff. Then his ender, absolute hammer. Um, I don't know what else you could say about a Nyjah ender is always going to be nice, right? But hold up, it'll loop. That's got to be the coolest 5.0 I've ever seen. I guess the only criticism you could have of it was he was moving a little slow, but you'd have to be like a complete prick to even think like that. Absolutely sick 5.0. Obviously, I didn't include all of the video. Go watch it yourself. Did want to talk about the ender just because it's a hammer. Everyone in this video killed it, and if I missed a cool trick, it's only for the sake of brevity. Um, Absolutely killer video. I'm gonna say 9.5 or a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's just great.